Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, March 19th, 2023, and this is the Q&A section of our Morgellons Call of the Week.
Okay, so we had Sherry on before, our newest coach, sharing her experience and how she got her life back. So we have a few people that have some questions that like to speak directly with her. So let's open the line up to one of those right now, Chris.
Anna?
Yes, hi. I appreciate, as always, your support. A couple of very quick questions. The first one is that Robin so kindly educated me on this alcohol, which is a saline nasal spray, and I'm still having issues. There are a lot of pollens in my area as of late, and my sinus has been really acting up. And I'm just wondering if you had any additional information, for sinus. And the other quick question, if I could, there are packets that I heard about available on Amazon that are individually wrapped, lemon, lime, grapefruit, orange, and they're powders, like little stevia packets, and but there's ingredients with citric acid in them.
I wouldn't. I mean, you could try it, but the other thing about the alcohol, I mean, nothing works fast, and you can't do it. You would need to do it 3 times a day in conjunction with the hair treatment. And it would take, it could take a couple of months to clear your nose, your eyes, and your hair.
Okay, so it has to be in conjunction with these.
Yeah, because issues. They're coming from your hair, and just from breathing air in your house. So yeah, you have to do it all. You can't just do one thing and say, well, why didn't this work? Like Richard always says, it's like driving a car with 4 clutches, and that's true with the skin care and dealing with the mouth, nose, eyes, and hair.
Okay, so yeah, because I've got the nasal spray because it's easier to use than the other, liquid solution. Do you think that the
I don't think the nasal spray works as well either.
Oh, okay, so I should get the solution. And what about Navage? It's being advertised so often. Is that similar?
Well, my doctor told me not to do that because it can actually encourage bacterial growth in your nose.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah. So that's why my doctor is the one that turned me on to the alcohol antiseptic nose wash.
Yeah, I really appreciate your sharing and support because it has helped me. I've been having to use it so often, within 24 hours though, and it doesn't last very long in that way, the spray. So I'm going to go and check out the liquid, and then I use that in a neti pot, the liquid?
No, they have a little, if you buy the alcohol, you can ask them, there's a little thing that you pour it into you don't use a neti pot, never.
Oh, okay. So in other words, it just comes self-explanatory then, I should...
Well, you have to ask for the little attachment thing because it doesn't necessarily come in the refills.
So
how do I do that? I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, what are we talking about here, Robin?
Alcohol. It's an over-the-counter antiseptic nose wash.
Okay.
That is very effective, and you can get it at any pharmacy over the counter. And it comes with a little thing that you put the alcohol in and then just tip it into your nose, but you have to ask them for that part of it because it's not automatic.
Okay, thank you. So I have to, because I know they have it on Amazon, so it'd be better for me to address, the question for the little part at a pharmacy rather than Amazon, because Amazon's not going to give me that extra.
You got to talk to and every pharmacy has it. I mean, even Walmart sells it.
Okay, and you said, what is the part called again? I'm sorry, Robin. What is it?
Just ask them for the little thing that lets you pour the alcohol into your nose. I don't know what it's called.
Like a funnel?
It's like that, but it's not a funnel.
Okay. So could ask the pharmacist what?
Yeah. Just ask for the application unit.
Yeah.
Okay, application. Okay. Unit. Okay, I appreciate it as always your feedback. And as far as the packets of the lime, grapefruit, orange, or lemon, you wouldn't recommend that then? It's just like there's nothing else in it but the pure ingredient and citric acid. But citric acid, from what I understand, can be derived from fungus.
Well, you don't know. That's the problem.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So I
take a chance. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, and because we're getting some technical advice here, let me point out the FDA requires us to inform you that before you start the diet or accept any of our recommendations, you discuss them thoroughly with your doctor to make sure they do not interfere with any health problems you're presently experiencing. The AMA requires us to inform you that we are not trained physicians, nor have passed any of their rigorous testing, and so therefore only doctors who are licensed can actually diagnose, treat, cure, or mitigate any disease. So we're not here to do that. We don't diagnose, treat, cure, or mitigate disease. We can educate you how to use the diet for your benefit, how to clean your skin, how to disinfect your home and environment, and how to build health and immune functioning through our targeted supplements. Who's next, Chris?
Carol Ann, 7154.
Hi, Carol Ann.
Hey, how are you today?
Good.
All right. Question, and I just want to make a quick comment. On the nose stuff that Robin, y'all were just talking about, can you spell that by any chance?
ALKOLOL.
ALKL?
ALKOLOL, I believe.
Okay. And what, Richard, does the baking soda help with, taking the baking soda? I've started doing that just a little bit. I don't have high blood pressure or anything, so just a teaspoon a day, but I really have been feeling a lot better. Can you tell me what that does?
The baking soda, I don't really know what it does. It helps. It doesn't really. I mean, people say that it alkalizes your body, but your pH is very, very critical. So what it does, it maybe reduces the impact of acidic things that you might consume.
Okay.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, I put out a couple of updates on using sodium bicarbonate. There are many, many different advantages for it. And then the second one, Claudia had sent me an email with this thing in Ohio about this tremendous train wreck that with pollution that was created, dioxane, and that sodium bicarbonate is a natural way of offsetting the dangers from dioxane. So there's a good reason for all of us on the East Coast to add bicarbonate to our coffee or drink it during the day because that pollution is drifting this way.
Okay. Well, I just agree 100% with the lady that just spoke. I was so happy to hear that people are using your product, and it does. But the diet that you give us for free is absolutely. When I finally realized how to work it, and get rid of the wrong protocol, and got on your supplement, I am absolutely doing wonderful and healing, and just wanted to tell people, I know you might find some things cheaper on the other online or whatever. But when you give honor, you receive honor. And when you're pulled out of the pit to some hope and light by somebody who has been there, done that, and worn the T-shirt, honor them and support your store. The products are wonderful. The Claudia's Dream Cream, the MSM gel, like the late, they're wonderful, and they're healing me. And the debriding soap and the Parasite Stop, and I am on the Lufenron from the other store, which has really helped. And but
you said you said you got the diet for free.
Well, I bought your book, but you put the diet out there for us.
My goodness!
I feel like people, we need to give you honor for for helping people out.
You're saying you got that diet for free? What's it worth?
It's
priceless.
Worth life. That's what life. It's worth $1 million. $1 million.
Really?
And still going on. What I lost just about 3/4 of my life savings, and in these places, that homeopathic doctors, they did know about Morgellons and tapeworms being in me from the cat scratch, but they did not know how to treat it. So I was on all these expensive things and not getting one bit better until it got in my leg, and I got an infection around my ankle, which took 4 months because they saw in that infection to heal. But now that I'm on the right protocol, and the main thing is, like Chris said, I'm a great baker, and I've got some great recipes too to share with Robin. And I'm just giving honor to you and all the people that helped. I don't know all of them, but I know Robin and Chris, and give honor where honor is due. When I was overweight, 150 pounds, and I lost my weight and kept it off, then people followed me because they want to know, what did you do to get that way, and how did you do it? And that's what I shared, and that's how you build friends and friendships and help others, and it helps yourself. But they helped me. I was able to make my living, and I was able to help them just like you're helping us. Give honor to the store and buy the product as much as your budget allows from Richard, because they do work, and he has pulled us. I mean, I might not be alive to speak this if my daughter had not found you for us.
Well,
so
I appreciate everything you say, and please, I've often said this, I am not here. I never do actually do sell talks on my products. I let the people on the program tell you how great they are, and what disheartens me is when I go on Amazon and I look at a review and the guy says, the review is supposed to be about the book. What's written in the book? That's what the review is supposed to be about.
I give a nice order every month because, and mostly all to the store, because you're the one that has been there, done that, and worn the T-shirt. Now it's like somebody being blind and they got healed, like in the Bible, and then nobody came back out of the pen but one. It's like, why would you do that? Give honor to the people that pull you out of the pit, give you hope, give you some light, and help you get your life back, like that lady said. And I feel that I've got more energy than my own daughter. Honor them, guys.
Great.
Honor them. Support the product because you deserve it.
Thank you so much. We're here to support you, and thank you. Love you. Keep coming back. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Who's next?
Laura 1606.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, how are all of you?
Good.
Okay. I did have something to share with, I think it was Anna, about the powder for like lemon and lime, and there's one with just straight lemon powder. and it's micro ingredients, and it doesn't seem to cause any problems. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay, so you find it's okay for you. Good. Okay.
And I have diet questions. I know Robin's been wonderful in helping me, and I got those spelt crackers, and they're wonderful, and glad to add that in. Like when you try new foods, like I'm gonna maybe try bananas this week, and you try just a tiny bite, that still cause a huge reaction if you're not there yet in the diet, or I mean,
is that what you found?
Well, I mean, a month ago I tried a banana, a small bite, and
well, how about more recently?
No, I haven't. So that was my next step. And I just, before I do it, I want to be prepared, because the last thing I tried that didn't work, it does set you back a week or two. So I had that. I'm taking the calcium deflex and the enzymes and trying to figure out how much.
There's a lot of static with your line for some reason.
Well, I hear something in the background.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think I see.
Okay, it's gone now.
Okay. I lost my train of thought. I just for those two products, you probably don't have any idea. Everybody's different how much they should take.
No. You just have to experiment and see what works. Keep a diary.
Okay. I have been adding peppermint to my laundry. I know someone's been talking about laundry pneumonia. Do you think that would be kind of a step up? I mean, I feel like it's helping.
Well, peppermint is another disinfectant. So the idea is to make sure that the laundry you take out of the dryer is free of organisms that are alive. So you do whatever you need to do, whether peppermint or clove or whatever essential oil.
One thing I've noticed, I'm trying to work on my environment more, is I'm trying to tell, and I know I may have obsessed about using a black light and looking at things. I know the red and green and different colors indicate some fibers, but like there is going to be some lint in your environment as well, correct? I mean.
Well, yeah, but the lint, typical real lint shouldn't be fluorescent.
Okay. So you shouldn't be able to see it at all?
Well, you can see lint, but if you shine a black light on it, it shouldn't be fluorescent.
Okay. It doesn't shine like the other things around. I don't have as many of those. I've seen some on like a jacket that I wear, and I feel like I get it clean, and it is made of cotton, and I'm thinking pitching that one because it seems to constantly be a problem, and I'm trying to, buy products that are more polyester or, slick materials, and that seems to help.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting to get an ozone, I have to save up money for my car, but in the meantime, I was going to use some cedar in my car. I have noticed this white fuzz that has been sort of new. It's on my fingers.
Have you changed the cabin filter in your car?
Well, see, that's the thing. I had them check. It doesn't even have one.
It doesn't have a cabin filter. Okay.
So I've been spraying ammonia, the electrostatic with enzymes, and wiping it down with ammonia. I wasn't maybe as diligent this winter as far as wiping it, so I've gone back to wipe.
Right.
And I try to enzyme spray, your clean 'em up enzymes in the heater and the vents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, other than that, I ran out of my cedar, and so I'm going to add that back in. I did that over the summer, and that seemed to really help.
You ran out of what?
Cedar oil.
Cedar oil. Okay. All right. Uh-huh.
You spend your money on other products because, there are other things you need to work on. So.
Okay.
Well,
right.
The other question I had is I do have these red sores. They're in the places where I had a prior reaction, and the redness I say it's infection. And I'm doing the apple cider vinegar in the bath. Is there anything else?
Well, do you apply anything direct to the red sores, like maybe the skin cream lotion, the skin lotion?
I have used the Claudia's Dream Cream on my scalp. I do still have some red places, but it's where I'm trying to clean everything out. And I have used like my oils, olive oil, essential oils. I tried the Nature's Gift Straight. It was a little hard.
But do you have the skin lotion?
I don't. Which one is that?
It's we only have one lotion, Nature's Gift Skin Lotion.
Okay, I'll have to look at that. And then I was going to ask if any of the ladies had any suggestions on products for yeast infection. I'm trying like Monistat, and I don't know if that means, I could still be dealing with a yeast buildup, or if it's maybe just from the last round of antibiotics. I did have to do that one time.
Robin, you want to answer that?
Sure. I personally think if you have a yeast infection, you should get a prescription from your doctor or gynecologist. And if you're on antibiotics, there are certain probiotics that I have found that don't conflict with the diet. Mostly they're like tablets, and they're acidophilus, and they help prevent yeast infections. But as far as I have seen, parasites don't cause yeast infections. Antibiotics do, and you do need to treat it.
Well, I am using the Monistat, and then I wanted to check before I called my gynecologist, because that's a pill to take, and
Well, if the Monistat doesn't work, then give them a call.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate everything. Hope your week goes well. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Keep coming back. Who's next, Chris?
8441.
Hello, this is Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi. Hey,
how are you today?
I'm doing a little well, okay. Pretty good, actually.
Good.
I'm thinking the questionnaire, but I'm not sure you got it because I had trouble with this. I don't have a doc thing to send it to. So if you could check to see if I had it and maybe let me know if you received it. You may have received
your questionnaire?
The text message, but maybe you couldn't open the questionnaire, the completed questionnaire. So I was wondering if you got it.
Oh, I don't know. I'll check and get back to you. I thought I evaluated you and sent you the recommendations already.
Oh, really? I haven't seen them, but
maybe check your spam.
Yeah, I get a lot in there, and it's like it drives me crazy because I keep saying he's not junk. No, you just put him in my.
Yeah, I know. AOL puts a lot of my email. I can't just check my email. I got to check my spam every day now.
Oh, I know it. And I get so much of it. But at any rate, I have not. The more I listen to this, the more questions I have. So you recommend a black light for what purpose?
Only if you want to see the filaments and identify them as Morgellons. And yes, I did send you your recommendations already, so check your spam. If you didn't get them, I'll be glad to send them to you again.
Okay. The one question I have is, do you have a protocol that you can help me with? I mean, I think I got the mouthwash and it says and wipes, so I assume
Well,
it's wipes.
The protocol covers everything. Goes for the nitty gritty, right down to the mouthwash.
And where is that at? Is that
That's what it's probably in your spam folder.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with it, and we'll live to it. Stuff. And
Yeah.
then, so I've been getting the writing soap, and I love that stuff. The MS gel.
Well, if you got a moment here from your questionnaire, I'll just give you and everybody else an idea how this works. I mean, nobody knows your last name or who you are, so you've reported having filaments and fibers growing from your skin, which is definitely, according to Dr. Saverly's book, an indication of Morgellons. Secondly, you find specks around, and that's generally mites. It seems that you're dealing with mites. Thirdly, you reported that your skin burns. So that's usually an idea of skin fungus, according to WebMD. And you can go on and look for pictures of skin fungus, but it's usually redness and itchy redness is skin fungus. Most typically, people know it as athlete's foot, but that's a specific area of the body. But skin fungus can be everywhere. It can be on your back, on your shoulders, on your chest, everywhere. Then you also reported that you feel activity around your lower legs and ankles, and an infestation around your eyelashes, and that's typically connected with Collembola, springtails. And then you have digestive issues, so I made recommendations in there for what to do to improve your digestive issue and build gut biome. But lastly, you reported 7 out of 7 symptoms connected with Strongyloides stercolis. You reported having rashes, upper abdominal pain or burning, constipation, diarrhea, vomiting, red hives near the anus, coughing, weight loss, and those were 7 symptoms that are connected with strongyloides. So, and then the protocol also tells you how to deal with that, so what to ask your doctor for or how to deal with it yourself. So it's very detailed.
Okay, good.
It's like taking the whole book and tailoring it just for you. The important parts of the book tailored just for you. So when you find it, if you can't find it, email me. I'll send it to you again, and go through it slowly. This is the important point. Everybody, this is a very detailed recommendation list, and you just don't scan through it and think you got it, because it's very detailed. You need to go through it step by step, make notes, go back and refer to it. It's as important as the book is, because it's a condensation of everything you're going to find in the book that's tailored just for you.
Okay. Now, I suspected I had more than the Morgellons.
Yeah, you got it all. I mean, of all the questionnaires I've looked at, nobody has scored this high.
Yeah, well, the Morgellons, I had the fibers, and I have witnesses seeing it coming right out of my belly. And
so what you want to do is, number one, is make that diet work, because that's the first thing to hear. You make the diet work. And because you have, I think you said you had you like sugar, and I don't remember exactly, you might be a few, I recommend going at it as though you also have Candida albicans. Assume, I'm not diagnosing you, this is not a diagnosis, but it's just an indication that generally with the digestive issues you reported and the diet that you reported to me, it's highly likely you're dealing with Candida albicans as well, and you want to get rid of all grains, no matter what, for a period until you get your digestive system working. And then you can start having grains.
Okay. Okay, well, I was treated with, in fact, I got a live blood test, and I had leaky gut, and so then they tell me you got Candida. and then you have your gut leaking everywhere. And then I cleaned out the garage, and there was a mouse infestation. I found all kinds of bugs in there. And about the same time,
hey, without with what little information you told me in the questionnaire, I got you perfect.
Okay, good, because it's like, I see so many things, and everybody thinks I'm nuts. They just want to put you away.
Well, unfortunately, that's so. But start with making that diet work. You heard on here, you heard Sherry how, and in just a couple of days she made the diet work and how it made a difference. You've come to the right place. The point is to study that protocol. Do as much as you can possibly do on that protocol. It's a lot because.
Well, I had cancer in 2014, and I fasted for 5 to 10 days. So, and then I also went on some kind of a coconut diet not too long ago, where I had nothing but.
Well, coconut will not help you. Coconut will make things worse.
All right.
You can put it on your skin. Just don't ingest.
Yeah, just don't ingest it. Many of our creams and lotions have coconut in it. Many that you buy have coconut. It's popular to put on your skin, but ingesting it will only cause you trouble.
Okay, well that's good to know because I was thinking about hoping I could get that in there.
So check your spam filter. Welcome to the program. We're here to support you.
Thank you very much. We sure appreciate you.
Okay. Who's next?
Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Okay, I have a couple questions. One is, can you have avocado oil?
To consume?
Well, to cook with.
To what? To cook with.
Avocados, if you have springtails, you can't eat avocados.
No.
At all.
If you don't have springtails, now what generally means that you have springtails is they are an organism, Collembola, that are microscopic in size. They're about 300 angstroms, and they generally are around floor areas. You feel them leaping up onto your ankles and lower legs. They itch and they bite, but you can't see anything. I don't know if you've ever, many years ago I had an infestation with fleas. They behave very much the same way. They jump up on your ankle, but you can see them. They're little black dots. But Collembola you can't see. Crusty eyelids, eyelashes is also another thing. So if either of those, it's a good indication that you might be dealing with Collembola, and therefore you do not want to have any avocado consumed.
Okay. I don't believe I have that.
Rice bran oil is the best and safest oil to have.
Absolutely.
I've ordered it, and I'm waiting for it to come in because you cannot find that anywhere.
No, you have to order it online.
Yeah,
so
that's what I did.
The first thing I would suggest is make the diet work as it is, leaving out the avocado. And if you want to, after you made the diet work and you know the consequences of having a little Tic Tac or something that's not on the diet, and you can see cause and effect. See, that's important, to recognize cause and effect. And when you can recognize cause and effect, and if you have that avocado oil and consume it, you'll see the effect if it's going to affect you.
Okay. Also, like enzymes, I read something where it says no enzymes. What about like the digestive enzymes?
We have many enzymes in the store. We have Agro Relief, which is a digestive enzyme. We have also Agro Relief, which is a digestive enzyme, but only in stage 2 or if you don't have Collembola, because many probiotics feed Collembola, and that digestive enzyme is combined with probiotics. Now, we also have two what you call systemic enzymes. You take them between meals, and the one is called Sericor. The Sericor enzyme basically is there to go into your bloodstream and into all your organs and to assimilate, get rid of any fibrous material that doesn't belong there, any garbage that doesn't belong there. And then we have the kinase enzymes, which are assimilated which are designed to assimilate chitin, which is a component of the fungal organisms. So it goes after chewing up fungus throughout your body, as well as it's actually promoted as an anti-biofilm enzyme. It chews up biofilm as well. So we have 4 enzymes.
Which one was that one that you just listed?
Chitinase, C-H-I-N-I, and Chitinase, A-I-O-N-S-E.
Okay. And then also I'd asked Robin about this, but butter, because I know you cook a lot with the rice bran oil and with butter. Specifically, what butter do you use?
Well,
because
for years,
I find have milk or soy in them.
Well, that's right. So you want to look for maybe ghee, clarified ghee that has no made from buttermilk.
Right. Okay.
If you just read ingredients on labels, as long as it just says cream and salt, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's hard to find though.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I have like 3 supermarkets, Walmart. Every place I go has plain butter. I don't know why it would be why it's so hard to find.
It's So, well, anyway.
I was looking yesterday, and I guess everything I was picking up had either milk in it or it had soy in it. So that's why I was like, I can't.
Well, you might have. I mean, just look for the cheapest butters. They are usually the ones with the least ingredients.
Okay. Well, I think that's all I really had for now.
Thank you. Keep coming back. We're here to support you. Who's next, Chris?
6121.
6121. Hello. I see you there from Pumpkin Lakes, New Jersey. Hello. Hello. And your line is unmuted. Well, I guess you're away from the phone. Who's next? Mary, you got one?
Yeah, I do. I have one from Dana.
Okay.
She says, I know you have a number to call in and listen, but is there a link as well? I'm just asking because when I have gone back and listened to some of your other meetings, you can actually watch and see you and Robin on the computer.
This is true.
Yes. So, Chris, by having people join, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? For confidentiality and stuff like that, because they could get recorded accidentally. And
what was the question, Richard?
Well, to have people instead of calling in by phone, come in on the computer and be able to see the video.
Yeah, they can.
Well,
they can.
Yeah, they can. But only the thing is, they need to know that whatever we are recording, we are going to be publishing on the YouTube. So if they are coming, it will record them also. If they talk, they come in the foreground, we record them also.
Right.
And if they're not coming,
if you come on, you can turn off your video and you can change what your name says as who you are.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's a problem because they can see everybody else's name.
Well,
they can see first and last name of everybody almost on here, so I don't think we want to do that.
I see. I see what you mean.
Yeah, so sorry that won't work because we want to stay confidential.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, and the rest of her question?
She says, I have been doing really well the last couple of years, and just within the last 2 weeks, I have had a flare-up. I ordered your book, and I'm reading it currently. I do have a question about soy. In some of the supplements I have been taking, they might say it contains soy. I'm guessing that is a big no as well. Is that correct?
She's guessing correctly. Anytime it says soy, it's a big no. Okay. Next question, Chris.
Jeanette.
Hello, are you there?
I'm here. Hi.
Okay, great. I've been really suffering the last couple of months, and I got it diagnosed. I'm choking on biofilm. I got it diagnosed as Morgellons, artificial intelligence, and Schistomiasis. I've been treating the schistos with my Rife machine. I have to go strictly back on the diet. I'm pretty much there. I have people come in the house to help or get treated, and your book is missing again. So my question is, and I'm allergic to everything. Your wonderful mouthwash that I have recommended to others, because I'm allergic to pepper and mint, and all that stuff. And I'm just at my wit's end with this choking. I had a really big issue yesterday and this morning because it gets stuck in my throat and I can't breathe. Is there any help for me?
I think we have, do we have any of the clove? We have clove mouthwash, and
allergic.
I think we have
allergic. That's a pepper cousin. Cloves, nutmeg, those are cousins.
Lemon.
And I have anaphylaxis.
Lemon?
Lemon is high oxalate. I have mast cell activation after long COVID.
All right.
I do too, but I'm able to take all that stuff.
The lemon?
Yeah.
Well, no, I've been choking on pepper almost all my life, so I can't do pepper or pepper derivatives, but I can try the lemon anyway.
You could gargle with salt water, warm salt.
I've been doing that. Yeah, I run to the sink with warm salt water, sometimes a drop of oregano to get it out. But
once you nail the diet down, the biofilm.
I was on the diet for 6 or 9 months, and my body cleared up, but never my throat.
Well, the biofilm might not be related to the parasites. It might be related to long COVID. You might.
Well, all right, I'll test for long COVID, but I tested for the Morgellons, yes. Artificial intelligence, yes.
I don't think there is a test for long COVID. It's symptomatic.
Well, energy-wise, I have someone that can test for it, yeah.
You could take the concentrated nature's gift and just dilute it 1 part to 70, 1 part concentrate to maybe 100 parts of water, and mix it, and you could. I mean, it won't have any flavor.
That's fine.
You can see how that works in your mouth and gargle with it.
All right, but it's not to be ingested, correct?
Oh, you can swallow that. I mean, you can consume the mouthwash.
Okay, I'll do that. That's great. Any other help from anyone there? I'm desperate because this is all my energy, and it's very frightening when you can't breathe, let me tell you.
Now, have you, Biofilm, have you ever tried the kinase enzymes that I was just talking about?
Yes, and because of my lack of energy, I did not reorder them. I really need to do that. So I will. I'll make it a priority.
They can help you. They can help you with that.
Or a tablet form of Mucinex.
Yeah, I was on that. All of them are helps, but not quite, the cure, because I was spoiled with your diet. All the itching and stuff just stopped in 2 days, and I was so thrilled. And even going up to stage 2 or so, I'm just great with the diet, but not the throat. I don't believe I've gotten, help with the throat. So I'm going to take that in consideration about the COVID being in there. I didn't have that energy tested, even though I don't know what I could do. I mean, I was on stuff for the long COVID. There are things out there.
If it's from the COVID, you can breathe steam, you can gargle with salt water, you can take Mucinex, but it's just going to take a long time to get better.
How are the sinuses? How are your sinuses?
They have this thick coating as well, the plastic coating, yeah.
Okay, we were talking about, Robin's talking about doing the sinuses early.
Right, with alcohol.
I looked that up, and it had something I was allergic to. I think menthol is the basis, along with thyme. I could take thyme, so I'll try thyme, but I can't take menthol. That's another pepper derivative.
Okay. Wow.
But you don't ingest it. You put it in your nose, and then you shoot it out. It's not like you swallow it.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it. I've nearly died several times.
Yeah, we don't want
anything close to pepper, and my heart races. It's a severe allergy, so I just can't chance that.
Right. Okay. Have you done like the mister and maybe one of the essential oils that are good for you, clary sage or something like that in the mister?
I need a reminder about which oils. I'm in severe pain, and I claim that the brain shuts off when you're in severe pain. I have joint stuff and all that stuff from Lyme's and other things, but
well, we have the Mister.
Know offhand what they are? Do you know offhand just a few?
Well, Clary Sage is the one that we recommend for the Mister, but I mean there's like probably 8 or 10 essential oils that you can look over and see if any of them would be any good for you. I'm not familiar with pepper derivatives.
Cat's claw is really helpful. Food grade cat's claw.
Cat's claw. Okay.
That you can ingest. And also the cistus tea breaks down biofilm.
Yeah, I've been on that for a few years with this. This is 2.5 years really badly, and before that a bit. And that was just tested, and it wasn't quite helping at this time. It's helped before, and I have to have that retested, but it wasn't helping the last few days. But it is a good one, for most people. And I was on the line before telling people that your cistus was much more remarkable than any other one. Yeah.
So we have in the store the lavender, oregano, tea tree, cinnamon bark, rosemary, and lemon oils.
All right.
Thyme oil, and eucalyptus lemon oil. Those are what we have in the store.
All right. Now, I had read, and I thought it was your book, Richard, because I like only to go by your book, that rosemary encouraged the Morgellons.
We don't recommend, it's basically a problem consuming rosemary. I don't know what it would be like if you put it in the mister. I have no idea. Never, I'm not an expert on which oils are best in the mister. So, in fact, in the Morgellons cocktail, we removed it from the formula because many people not only have Morgellons but also Collembola.
Yeah, I have Collembola too. Yeah.
But we do have rosemary available if anybody wanted it. Whether or not it would be a problem if you inhaled it, I don't know. I doubt it, but I don't know. I couldn't say for sure.
Well, there's enough of other things. I'll go back to the mister, but a mister that I had actually got clogged with essential oil. So you're saying the mister on your site does not get clogged with oil?
I don't know how it could. It's just you put water in the bottom and you put a few drops in and turn it on, and it evaporates until all the water's gone, and then shuts off automatically.
Oh, okay. That kind of mister. I'm thinking of a nano, whatever those other things are called. It's probably not called a mister.
No.
That's not a mister.
Okay.
Right.
Well, thank
you so much. I'm asking for prayers for people that are praying people, and God bless everyone. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Keep coming back. We're here to support you. Okay. Who's next, Chris?
9569. She muted herself, but I cannot unmute her. 9569.
Hi, that's me, right? 9569.
Okay.
I really don't have anything to say. I appreciate everything. I really, really, really do. And I come back because you guys encouraged me, and I just very much appreciate it. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We're here to support you. Thank you. Who's next?
That's it. We are done.
Mary, you have another one?
Yes, I have a couple more. This one's from Laura, and she says, at work they're serving chicken. I can't eat it, but what about purified water with magnesium sulfate and potassium chloride?
That should be no problem with water with only those ingredients. There are many waters that you have in the store now, smart water, alkaline water. You got most of them, they have other ingredients in it, and they're not very smart or very healthy in that way. Next question.
Also, does the aspartame feed parasites too? I wondered if diet cherry lime.
Go ahead and answer that one, Robin.
Yes, it does. Any artificial sweetener except for pure stevia feeds parasites.
Right. Stay away from that stuff. Plus, it
causes cancer.
Cancer and all kinds of problems. Weight gain.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Next question.
this is the last part from Laura. She says, going to order the organic peppermint, and in parentheses she puts edible ? From your store.
Yeah, any of our oils that are organic, peppermint, definitely you can consume organic peppermint. I don't know about some of the organic oils like lavender. You don't consume lavender, do you? No, I never heard of anybody.
No.
So essential oils that are typically consumed, they're all organic. We do have, in terms of peppermint.
But they also have to say food grade. And the best ones, there's 4, but the 2 that I've been using that have been incredible are wild oregano and cat's claw,
Okay.
as well as what Richard has, the Morgellons cocktail. Those are really, really helpful. But they have to, if you're going to buy them, anything you ingest has to say food grade, and you have to start with very small amounts because they'll burn going down.
Yes. Okay. Any more questions there?
Yes. The final part of that was she was asking if she could add it to chocolate.
Oh yes. In fact, I just made some peppermint patties for a guy who ordered 12 of them. Okay. Who's next? Another question? I'm losing my.
Regarding cleaning rugs, I was going to add 2 tablespoons of borax to warm water in 32-ounce spray bottle with some drops of lavender. Is this the right amount to use?
What was that again?
It's for cleaning rugs. She says I was going to add.
Cleaning rugs. So, yeah, I have no idea what works. What you'll know if it works if you could walk on the rug barefoot and not feel anything. That's when you know it works. And getting rugs cleaned is a real challenge because, if it's not an expensive rug, I'd get rid of it, throw it away. When you're dealing with carpets, don't ever think steam cleaning is going to do it, because steam cleaning will not do it. They'll just move from one area to another. You need to use a shampoo and disinfectant and maybe ozone, because when you're dealing with carpet, you're dealing with maybe 4 layers. You're dealing with a pile. It's a mess. So, okay, I guess that's it then, right?
There's one more. It's about rice cakes. I gotta find it. It's up there.
What about the rice cakes?
Yeah, she's. I don't know why I can't. Oh, here it is. Hello, I didn't see rice cakes on the list. Can I have the brown rice cakes in stage 1? It's made with whole brown rice, salt, no sugar added. Thanks, Bonita.
Absolutely. Rice cakes, I think they are on the diet. They are on the list, but I could be wrong.
No,
All
they are. Some people are sensitive to, like I couldn't eat rice cakes till stage 2. So.
Right. Well, there's sensitivities, but I think they're on stage 1. Like spelt is on stage 1, and not everybody can have it. Rice is on stage 1, but not everybody can have it. So,
right.
Yeah. So for most people, rice cakes, whether white or brown, are fine, just as long as there are no other additives. Okay. Do you have anything to add to this segment, Robin?
No. No. That
Mary?
was great.
Yep. Yes, And the lady that was talking about the yeast infection, I know I had vaginal parasites, and they were extremely painful. And one of the things that I was considering doing, and I didn't because of other problems, but my doctor had recommended it, she had recommended a place that was special order, but I've now seen them since then. I've seen them in pharmacies. I think it's boric acid suppositories or vaginal suppositories. I can't remember if it's boric acid or boron. I think it's boric acid. And
most likely boric acid.
Yeah, and that was to help with yeast infections as well, because it helps with the pH of your tissues.
Right.
So that might be something that she might be able to try.
Look into, sure. Okay. Okay, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Mary. This concludes this portion of the program.